Stay calm. Stay calm. Who are these people? These faces? Where do they come from?
They'll make me explain to you. Sure.
Be over in 30 minutes.
I got Project Daily back a couple days from Vex, so I decided it's time to do a little bit of an update. It was supposed to be a short, quick fix, turned into a 2-page invoice and 5.5 hours of labor at Vex. So let's go through some of the good stuff. First, the crank position sensor was dead, so they went through, checked everything, and it was just that, so they replaced that. That was 2 hours, and because they had to check all the harnesses. And then the evap sensor. Probably the worst part about this is when they first tested it, they thought it was a leak above the rear cross member. But after doing it a second time from a different position with a different testing method, they did not return, so it appears to be a vent from the canister line. And the spark plugs, which was probably one of the worst things they had to do, second page, was that the spark plugs that the guy installed before were actually the incorrect spark plugs, and they were gapped incorrectly and cannot be regapped. So they were causing a misfire. So they installed the correct spark plugs, but here's where things kind of went south and added a lot of time. Is the coil pack died on the cylinder 4, so they changed it with a new coil pack, and it seemed to work, so they're not sure about that. We think everything is fixed, the 2 check engine lights and the spark plugs, but also they found that as you guys know, the heat shielding on the headers is actually super loose, so it might be causing a false knock. So we got to look at repairing that this winter. And one last thing before I finish this quick little video, because it's freezing cold out, because it's Canada, is my now command start should work if it's set right. Now, the command start should now be working. It turns out it was just a battery. Let's check. There we go. There's the fuel pump, and there we go. So we now have command start too. All the stuff they did, I can't thank them enough. The car's running really well. The idle is like amazing, so it must have been they fixed a clamp. There's a clamp that actually was rusted, so they replaced it, and they said that might cause it. So that they changed that. So that's the only thing that was changed with the evap system. But I haven't had the code yet. I've drove like, I think, let's see, like 60 kilometers. So it usually kicks on by around this time. So I'm not really sure. But I will let you know in the next video if it does kick on. If it doesn't, there will be no update about that. Other than that, once finals are done, guys, we're gonna do some major stuff to Project Daily, so I would keep tuned in, and peace out and stay humble.